Alright guys, so the Legendary Dex 2 is here. We finally got my hands on one of them. Picked this up from SSA Cards. If you guys want to pick up a box yourself, go ahead and visit the link down below in the description box and you guys can pick up one yourself. You guys can also use the code AzneyesWhitedragon to get 5% off your singles, so there you guys go. Let's go ahead and crack this open. Now, just as a heads up, guys, everyone gets the exact same cards in these. This is a set where you get 3 different legendary decks. And the box, guys, I feel like the box itself is so freaking sexy that for any of you collectors, I mean, I see this box as something a lot of people might just keep as, you know, a collector's item because it's got like a Millennium Eye over here. It's got Yugioh, Joey, and Kaiba over there. So we get 3 different decks, but you also get a promotional pack. Now again, everyone's gonna get the same card, so don't worry about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and open up the decks, and let's go ahead and check out what you actually get in here. We'll check out all of them, and maybe we'll make a deck profile using just the 3 decks combined together. But anyways, first off, we have Dark Burning Attack. This is a secret rare, and then we get another secret rare, Dark Burning Magic, and then Eternal Soul. So all of this is definitely going to be supporting any of you guys looking to play some of the new Dark Magician stuff in the future. It might not be too bad. I mean, it's not the best thing right now, but it's definitely here for some nostalgia, and also it's got some potential again in the future. But like I said, you do get 3 different decks. So you got one that has the Blackstone of Legend, Cypher, and Maiden as the foil cards. And the rest of the stuff in the box, I guess we could check out the back of the box real quick. So you get the Yugioh, the Kaiba, and the Joey deck. And you also get 3 ultra rare tokens, which might hold their value a little bit later down the line. And then you get the God cards, which always are worth a few dollars. So that's not too bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up these. So we're going to go ahead and go from left to right. Let's go ahead and open up the Blackstone of Legend one first. And we will check out some of the cards, because this is the first time we're getting certain cards in this set. I actually did a video a while back talking about the best cards, if you guys want to check that out. I'll leave a link down below in the description box, but there are a few decent cards. I want to say this is definitely made for the fans, more so than the competitive players, but let's go ahead and check it out. So as our ultra rare, we get the Blackstone of Legend. Oh, another ultra rare. Whoa, another one. We get 3 ultras now? Wow, that's really cool. So you get Blackstone, Return of Red Eyes, and Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, all as ultra rare. And this one over here. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out what's in Joey's deck. I believe this one is Joey's. So we got the Red Eyes, the original, and then we got Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, we got Red Eyes Retro Dragon, Black Metal Dragon, Axe Raider. Some of these cards, I know they're not going to be the best as far as competitiveness goes, but again, this is made for the fans. Then we have the Alligator Sword with the 1500 attack. Then we got, of course, the Baby Dragon, you know, one of the fan favorite cards. Absolutely terrible card though. But next up, we have an actual good card. If you guys didn't know, this card actually used to be super meta. Like when this card came out, you were sweating bullets because this card absolutely destroyed things. Goblin Attack Force, Goblin Elite Attack Force, all these big beaters were actually super popular back in the day. Gearfried the Iron Knight, there's actually a FTK with him. It doesn't work anymore because they banned some of the cards, but it was an Exodia card. And then we got one of the best cards, Time Wizard, one of my favorite cards that just relies off of coin flipping, but you can do some crazy stuff with him. Next up, we have Blue Flame Swordsman. We got Phoenix Gearfried, Gemini Summoner, Blazewing Butterfly. I feel like Geminis definitely need to get way more support. Hopefully they will in the future, because they're not very viable in this day and age. Dark Valkyria, Command Knight, Valkyrian Knight, Keeper of the Shrine. This is actually a really good card as well. If we end up building a deck, guys, let me know if you guys want me to do this, by the way. But I'll definitely be interested in building a deck using all 3 of these decks combined into one, and we'll see what we can make. The next up, we have the Inferno Fire Blast, Red Eyes Fusion, which is actually a really nice card, and Polymerization. It's still, like, you know, it's still a card that people need in a lot of different decks. Then we have cards of the Redstone, Salamander to equip to Fire Monsters for that 700 attack, Scapegoat, Foolish Burial, Roulette Spider, Supervise, Mystical Space Typhoon, Symbols of Duty, Red Eye Spirit, Kunai with Chain, Call of the Haunted, Torrential Tribute. Hey, this used to be a super meta card. I know nowadays it's all about the Solemns. We got Burst Breath, Curse of Anubis, Archfiend, Black Skull Dragon, Alligator Sword Dragon, and then of course we have the foil Joey token. So there's a lot of decent comments in here. I just pulled out some of them in the side over here so you guys can see. You know, you definitely do get some decent cards. I know Jinzo's not really seeing any play anymore. I mean, Denko Seka, you know, outclasses this card times 1,000 because it doesn't need that tribute. But you still get Red Ice Flood Metal Dragon, which could be another card that you can use in a lot of different decks, especially in some decks that have access to rank 7s. It's an excellent card still. But let's go ahead and crack open up the one with the Cypher. Get that knife in there. But it's really cool to get all the God cards also, because again, these cards, usually God cards are worth a couple dollars a piece. So like you guys can make some of your money back if you decide that, you know what, you don't like some of these cards. There are a lot of good cards. So you have the Cypher the Sky Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor, and the Winged Dragon of Ra. We've gotten these time after time again, but they're still, you know, seeing some play in some of the, you know, fan favorite kind of decks. Then we have the legendary Exodia Incarnate, Ties of the Brethren, which is actually a really good card, and then Obliterate with triple exclamation marks. So you get 6 ultra rares in this one, guys. That's really cool. And then you actually get the full body of Exodia, and like I said, this is definitely made for the fans. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, you probably should pick one of these up if you are interested in just, you know, collecting some of the really nostalgic cards that you see in the TV show and stuff like that. And there is actually an Exodia deck, and we'll probably play it once again. We played it a while back, months and months ago, when it first got announced, but finally we have the card in the TCG here. So let me go ahead and set this aside and we'll check out what is in this Exodia deck over here. So we got the Exodia Necros, we got the Dark Magician Girl, Buster Blader, Silent Magician level 8, level 4, the Tricky, Big Show Gardener, oh man, I remember that card, Magician's Valkyria. Interesting effect, when you have 2 Magician's Valkyria, your opponent can't even attack you. It's not the most meta of things, but hey, nonetheless, it's a cool little tactic. Then we got Blast Magician, Blockman, Marshmallow, one of my favorite old school cards, Sangan with its new tech, so we could actually see Sangan coming back into the game maybe in the future. Then we have Goldsark, another great common, Swords Revealing Light, Magical Dimension, Magicians Unite, Tricky Spell, 4,000 Knives, Dark Magic Attack, Contract with Exodia, Messenger of Peace, Dark Factory of Mass Production, Monster Reincarnation, Secret Village of the Spellcasters, Pot of Duality, Mirror Force, Magical Hats, Magic Cylinder, one of my favorite cards, Magician's Circle, Backup Soldier, Gravity Bind, and of course the Yugi token. So that is the Yugi deck. I love how he just throws in Exodia randomly in his deck. But yeah, again, there are some few good commons, and I'll point some of them out for you guys, so that way you guys can know, you know, if I don't like some of these cards, maybe I can trade my friends or something like that, because they might be interested in some of them. But we got the Pegasus one over here. So let's go ahead and crack open up the Pegasus one. Oh no, this isn't the Pegasus one. This is the Kaiba one. Ain't no Pegasus up in here. Oh, anyways, but we got the token, so that looks really cool. Of course, he's got the Blue Eyes deck over here. So we have Maiden with the Eyes of Blue in Ultra Rare, Melody of Awakening Dragon Ultra Rare, which will be kind of a money card in here. It's a couple bucks probably, because it is an Ultra Rare. Then we have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Really wish they gave us just the one foil Blue Eyes, but of course, you have the triple Blue Eyes White Dragon in different artwork, so that's really cool that they did that. I wish they put the one on top of the tower. That's actually my favorite Blue Eyes. You guys can let me know down below in the comment section below which Blue Eyes artwork is your favorite. But yeah, mine's the one on the tower. Next up, we have the Dragon Spirit of White, the Kaiba Man, White Stone of Legend, White Stone of Ancients, Protector with the Eyes of Blue, Master with the Eyes of Blue, Battle Ox. I remember this card from the Game Boy game. Eternal Duelist Soul. This card and Neo Magical Swordsman and a La Jin. Oh, you get Vorse Raider in here too. Alexandrite Dragon. These are all just like classic little beaters that you guys can use in some of these like older games that were kind of nice to have. I think this one's more of a new card though. I didn't remember having this card in that game. Next up, we got Blade Knight though. Ancient Map for La Jin. I wonder if they would ever make a Legend archetype. I think there might be another, like, let me know down below. I think there's 3 Legend cards, but nonetheless, we got Tiger Dragon, Kid Moto Dragon, King of the Swamp, not a bad card. A lot of different decks that search out Poly still kind of use that card. Rider of the Storm Winds, the Burst Stream of Destruction, Beacon of White, Mausoleum of White, another Polymerization, Enemy Controller, Shrink. This is actually, for those of you guys that don't know, this card actually was several $100s at one point because it was a prize card. But now, you know, it's not so meta. Next up, we have Silent Doom, Ancient Rules, Trade-In, which is a good card, War Arf Thou, which is another decent little card, Paw of Dichotomy, not a bad card, Fusion Substitute, not bad, Unexpected Die, Negate Attack, Final Attack Orders, Shadow Spell, I remember that card too, Cloning, Fusion Reverse, Jar of Avarice, another decent card, and then for the extra deck, you got Azure Eyes, Silver Dragon, and First of the Dragons, and then, of course, you had that ultra rare Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So that was pretty cool. I like seeing some of the cards that a lot of people, you know, remember from the TV show. That's really cool. So yeah, here it is, the tokens. Just once again, if you guys want to check out all of the tokens, I think it's a pretty cool set. If, again, any of you guys are interested in some of the more fan favorite kind of stuff, definitely pretty cool stuff. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys want to pick up your copy from my sponsor, Super Special Awesome Cards, I'll leave the link down below in the description box. And if you guys want to buy any single cards in addition to getting up one of these boxes, use the code AzneyesWhitedragon. You get 5% off. It doesn't cost you anything extra. And you get this sweet box. Let me check out if there's anything left in the box. Okay, so yeah, you just get this little like plastic thing, and then you have a box now to store all your cards, and it looks really nice. Like, I'll just show the cover of it. That is really cool. It's like, it's all foil. They did a really great job of making the box look really nice. I like it. I definitely think that some people, let me zoom out, move the camera up so you guys can see it a little bit better. But yeah, it's a really cool looking box. I like it. I like it a lot. I definitely, it seems pretty sturdy. I just don't think I would toss this around too often. But yeah, it looks great. I wish they kind of made it a metal tin, but nonetheless, very cool stuff from Konami over here. Legendary decks too. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the vid. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'm signing out.